You don't go from operating a client service business overnight to having a product that sells. The way it worked for me is this kind of slow process of iteration until you get to that product world on the right hand side. And my background, building skills as a graphic designer, so solving problems for businesses, that's the premise I used to start my agency, which is basically, if you have a problem, then you can hire me. It says down there in the bottom left, you can hire me, I'll do whatever you need, and you can get by that way. But it really is a business that is completely, the ceiling of opportunity is completely capped by the hours in the day. So not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but that's like a fundamental piece of the journey. You have to go through that process, in my opinion, to have the experience in the market that can become a useful or valuable product. So the next piece is really where you get more specific. So this was for me working in corporate America, honing my design skill set against very specific problems, and eventually specializing in this very niche segment of graphic design. So this is actually how Carl and I connected originally. There are all of these ideas that are really difficult to visualize. So in my agency experience, the thing that I just found myself doing more than anybody else in those environments was building these keynotes or demonstrating these abstract ideas visually. The way I started to attract clients for that service was producing content and posting it on these open networks. So visualize value is really just it was like scratching a creative itch to begin with. I'd take these ideas, make them visual, post them, and that would be how I'd start conversations with people. And originally all that did was led to service clients. So in the same way that if you write a compelling blog post about the state of the markets in 2021, you may get outreach where someone says, hey, I like the way you think about this. Are you taking it on clients? It's just a way to push your expertise out there and demonstrate how you think, which leads to non-scalable work in the beginning. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. This isn't something that happened overnight for me. There are steps to the process, and you introduce more and more leverage with time. So at the very end of that journey, I started to take the specificity of the service business and turn it into a digital product.